Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and let's talk about some tricky ways you can get creative. I know a lot of you know that Invisalign Align Technology is launching their expanders shortly. I think they're launching in Canada this year, and then they're going to be in other markets in 2024, 2025. They're not where I am yet, so I still have to get creative if I need palatal expansion. And if you don't know if you need it, you should definitely check out my Phase 1 playlist or our Phase 1 course. All of it can be found at Straightsmile Solutions. The playlist is free. The course is affordable, less than $500 for 13 CE units, and you will learn everything you need to know about Phase 1, including expansion and all kinds of other things. But anyways, let's say you know you need it. You don't just want to do tipping with aligners. It's it's a kid, it's a growing kid, but you have most of the teeth in and you're like, gosh, do I really want to do a lower expander? Why can't I just get in? They don't want braces. Why can't I just get into aligners now? Why do I have to wait until I'm done with the expansion on top? And then I got to hold the expansion. We're looking at a few months at least, maybe 4 months, maybe 5 months, maybe 6 months. It's going to take a while. I want to get started on the bottom because I don't want to get a scissor bite, right? Well, guess what I do? And probably done this in ClinCheck too. That's the beauty of the unlimited or the unlimited or the comprehensive plan. And I'm sure Invisalign does not like that I'm saying this, but hey, if it gets us to start their treatment sooner and to get them excited and not do braces, it's actually, in my opinion, it's actually giving them more cases, because before I would have just told them, oh, you have to do braces. But now that I figured out I can do this, no need. So here's what you do. So you go ahead before you even do the expansion on top, before you even deliver the expander. And if you've already delivered it, you can just pop it out and scan and then pop it back in. You set up the case, and only thing you're gonna ask for on the case is you're gonna ask for alignment with maximum transverse movements, 2 millimeters per quadrant. This is important. Alignment only with maximum transverse expansion, 2 millimeters per quadrant. Just ask for that. Also, I would ask, check your Ceph, but unless your Ceph has upright incisors, I would ask for no proclination, no round tripping, no IPR, no AP correction. All I want to do is do what an expander would do, what a lower expander would do. That's it. And if we can align the front teeth in the space, then say use the transverse space to align the front teeth. That's all we're doing, okay? We're literally doing what you do with a lower Schwartz or a lower Williams or a lower Flea. But we're doing it for free because we're planning to do Invisaligns anyways on the top as soon as the expander is done. So you haven't delivered the expander yet. You do this, you get the treatment plan. It's gonna look a little funky. It's not going to be done. So you have to let the patient know you're going to be doing the Invisalign in steps or stages. And this is just the first step. Then when the package comes, you can go ahead and deliver that upper expander and get started anytime. Obviously, you don't want to go super fast. I would do, 1 or 2 turns a week because you don't want to get a scissor bite or a Brody bite because you went too fast on top. You want the lower to expand along with it with the Invisalign aligners. So then they get their expander on top. They have their lower Invisalign or Clear Collect aligners. You move, hopefully you're doing 7-day changes. You're moving along. And then by about aligner number 12 or 13 or 14, you should be done with the top. You should be pretty wide on the bottom. Make sure you've got your width about the way you want it. And then you can keep going on the bottom, it's fine. By then you should be aligning the front teeth. Now you're probably at aligner 20, 25. You've done your retention on top. Now you can go ahead. What I recommend is tossing out the top expander, letting the bite settle first. This is important. Let the bite settle. You can still keep going on the lower, but let the upper bite settle after the retention period, just so we don't have a bunch of extrusions or weird things that happen from the clasp or from the bands. And then you can just scan for a refinement. By then we're at aligner 25, aligner 30 on the bottom, and scan for a refinement. It should be a really easy Invisalign case. Yes, I hate that we just threw away 25 upper aligners. You literally have to go into the bags and throw them out because we don't want them wearing these instead. You have to explain to them that the Invisalign at this moment does not have an expander component. It's just tipping, and that we want skeletal movements. We want airway benefits. We want all the benefits for tongue position. So we're doing it the traditional way, and then we will switch to the Invisalign once we've fixed the bones we need to, once we've remodeled and retained the bones. Remember, anytime you do expansion, it's like you broke your arm, you have to wear a cast. You have to hold it so that the bone can fill in the suture, otherwise it's going to collapse. An aligner is not going to hold it, especially an Invisalign aligner. It's very flexible, very comfortable. It is not going to hold it. That's why when they have the new expanders that they're introducing, they're literal plates. Like that will work. This will not work. So yeah, I mean, it works beautifully. I hate that I'm throwing away a bunch of plastic. I kind of wish, I mean, I know Invisalign has a lower only option, but this is going to be a dual arch case. So there's no way for me to just opt to do a dual arch, but opt out of the upper ones. I think it gets really messy. Maybe there is a way just to not have it in the package. I just feel like it's going to screw up the case. So I just throw them out. But yeah, that's how you do it. It works out beautifully. They get their Invisalign, you know, and they feel like they're starting it, but they're also getting the best possible outcome. And I'll be doing this, you know, until they actually launch their expanders, which hopefully are coming soon. All right. Thanks so much.